Magic out of the back court. Magic left side to Kareem. Slam dunk. Look at that.
You got 19 or 20 years playing with the Lakers. Yeah, 19 or 20 at least.
What's good, Dirty?
In transition, Wade finds James! Grab that, put it under your Christmas tree. James, catch, fire, what a block from James! 3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Good night! He turns the corner and just bullets in.
Now the three. Make somebody else beat you. Three on the way. We got it.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big R. Welcome to Big R Sports in the morning. Good morning, everybody. What it do? It's your boy Big R, man. Got another live stream for y'all this morning. Had to get to it early in the morning. Wake and bake session time, y'all. Let's go. What it do? What it do? It's your boy. Man, we got another live stream this morning. What's good, everybody, man? Lakers season has come to a close. I done had a couple of days to digest it. Everybody done had a couple of days to digest it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard when your team lose, but hey, it is what it is. Everybody lose. Everybody can't win it every year. You know what I'm saying? But we going to get into that, bro. Then Lebron dropped a bombshell on us in the press conference for the first time in his career. He's contemplating retirement, and everybody's losing their mind. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely going to get into that too, man. And if LeBron does end up retiring, should the Lakers trade Anthony Davis? We definitely going to get into that as well, man. Offseason moves. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all a couple hours this morning before I got to go to work. I want to give y'all a stream before work today. Maybe even one after, depending on how the work day go. But what's good with everybody, man? Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in. Come on in. Become a member of Artillery Gang if you're not a member. And I appreciate y'all ahead of time. You already know, man. What it do, man. Well, first things first. My interpretation on this season this year, man, it was a wild ride, bro. We was down, we was up, we was down, we was up, we was down, we was up. And we was down for a long time, too. But we ended up turning it around after the trade deadline. Rob Pelinka got us a different team. We turned it around. You know what I'm saying? Had one of the best records, one of the best defenses in the league. Finished out the season strong. You know what I'm saying? Led by 80. You know what I'm saying? So we got into the playoffs. Had 2 good rounds. You know what I'm saying? Finished from 13th to the 7th seed. Got into the playoffs. Then we made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals, man. I cannot be mad at that. That's not me saying I can't be mad at certain things that happen within that. But if you look at the overall season, You know what I'm saying? We made it further than a lot of people said we was. A lot of people thought we were. And we was just really, you know what I'm saying, really, really, you know what I'm saying, just, man, 13 seed, we wasn't even supposed to be here. Y'all know Brian say that all the time, man. We wasn't even supposed to be here. So, I mean, I'm happy that we made it this far, you know what I'm saying, with a whole off season. I wonder if it's smart if we do keep this same team, because just in 3 months, we did make it to the Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? Since, March? So it looked totally different than what it looked like before when the season started. I'll probably all the way up to about January. So maybe just see what this team looks like when we have a full off season together. You never know. And me personally, I don't think Brian is gonna retire at all. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I picked he got one, maybe 2 more years left. I think right before the series started. And I'm sticking to that. I think he probably just contemplating his basketball mortality. He has been playing a long time. And that's just human nature, bro. You know what I'm saying? If anybody ever played sports before and it had to come to an end, whether it was injury or you just wasn't good enough, you know what I'm saying, whatever point of your life that was, you contemplate your sports, you know what I'm saying, mortality, whether or not you can keep going, whether or not you even got it in you, whether you really want to do this, you know what I'm saying? And it's a personal thing. It's not about nobody else, nothing like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It could be that facts, GD. It could be just that's him saying it for leverage. You know what I'm saying? Saying that, hey, you know, with this team is I like what you did, you know what I'm saying, but this don't rest. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Brian been saying that every year for since he came into the league. He does things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt. I don't think he's going nowhere, and that's why I put "it's not over" on my thumbnail. It's not over. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT is gonna play a couple more years, bro, and that's what it is. You haters get ready for it. You haters prepare for it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Brian and 80 out the door. Let's go. Let me say what's up to everybody, man. What's good? What up, Juggernaut? What's good, man? What's good with it? Salute. Disrupt in the building, man. What it do? We say salute. Big R 80 gotta go. I would be cool. We getting a bunch of players back for him. Yeah, and I won't be. A bunch of players just sound like you just emotional and want to get rid of them. And that's another thing, y'all. We gonna have this discussion. I'm not above that. I'm not above approach. You know what I'm saying? So, but just when the words come out your mouth and I have a response for y'all, don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? Just see, try to come better, try to be better. Because if you want to really trade Anthony Davis, I want some serious trades, some trades that'll make me think and make me be like, you know what, I'll pull the trigger on that. You know what I'm saying? So let's not be so emotional. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk basketball. What up, Jalen Sanders? What's good with it, bro? What up, Chris Sims? Go James in the building. What's good with it? Patrick in the building. What up, Pat? Nicholas Brown, the hardest working moderator on YouTube. Definitely appreciate you, bro. What up, big dog? What's good with it, man? What's good? Slick 340 in the building. What's salute, bro? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. GD in the building. What's up, man? Whoopie. What's up, bro? You got to change your name, bro. I don't even know what that means. What up, Jalen Sanders? What's good with it, bro? Yeah. He said 80 is frustrating as hell to watch. Rob, see where this value is on the trade market. See, and it got better be good, bro. Otherwise, y'all just, you know what I'm saying, leading with your heart and not with your head. You know what I'm saying? Because if he gone and we worse than what we was when we had him, then what? You willing to just sabotage the team just based off your feeling, based off your emotion? Come on, man. We got to be smarter than that. If you're a Lakers fan, we got to be smarter than that. Yes, sir. He said, boy, the haters coming out the woodworks for Brian. They coming out the woodworks for Brian. They coming out the woodworks for AD. They coming out the woodworks for the Lakers. It's like a triple entendre going on, GD. Real talk, bro. And I'm just trying to support my team and the players who play on my team, man, especially Brian. Hey, especially AD, bro. That's our two best players. And y'all knew from jump this was what it was going to be. This was how it was going to go down. And most of y'all niggas just happy he didn't get hurt. So stop the cat. What up? But simply cannot stay healthy for a full season, half a season at that. Well, he played way more than half a season this year, and he was healthy throughout the playoffs. So I think if he go into the off season, he might have to get some work done on that foot, him and Brian. But besides that, going to the season, off season, relatively healthy, come back healthy. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is, bro. That's the thing I love about basketball and sports in general, man. It's always next year, bro. Basketball come right back around. In a month, we got the trade, not the trade, but we got the draft, and then free agency a week after that. So, hey, basketball, we're going to be right back at it here in a few months, y'all. I'm telling y'all. He said, I think he should at least do that. He might be able to get some good pieces for him. If the Celtics lose, we can see if we get Jaylen Brown for 80. And, yeah, okay. Now, the problems that players have, right, I assume that they coming with him. Right, you know what I'm saying? So we make a trade for Jaylen Brown. I assume Jaylen Brown and all his damn products going to come with him. He's a turnover machine just like Jason Tatum is. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to know is that you got to give me a lot more than Jaylen Brown, bro. Real talk. You know, I heard one last night. It was Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown for Anthony Davis. They said, yeah, we didn't do that in a heartbeat. But I know that's unrealistic. He said, no matter if Brian stay at least 80, got to go. Lakers can't afford to have him out for another 25 to 30 games. That's if it happens to disrupt. He missed 26 games this year, 20 off of injury, 6 off of sitting back-to-backs. You know what I'm saying? So you can feel like you don't want him. You know what I'm saying? But I want everybody to understand that it's probably a 99% chance he's going to be back with the team. So wrap your mind around that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to be here. You know what I'm saying? Brian already said he's going out the door with him. So, hey, y'all gotta come to grips that we lost, bro. Real talk. We lost, man. And it wasn't good. We got swept. We got our butt kicked. What up, J. Lou? What's good with it? He said Lakers not winning anytime soon. AD has to keep playing a 5. He's a power forward, not a center. Man, the team needs to look into that. They need to look into a lot of stuff. And they going to do it too, J. Lou. It's just, man, we got to see what they do. The Lakers organization surprised us with that trade at the trade deadline. So maybe they'll surprise us again. What up, Eric? Elon, what's good with it, man? He said I would keep Reeves, Hachimura, Vanderbilt, and AD, and that's it. I like that because Reeves, Hachimura, Vanderbilt, AD, you'll have Brian. Who would, man? Let's see. I mean, you're getting rid of D'Lo, you're getting rid of Schroeder, Troy Brown, Beasley, everybody else. So, Eric, you want him to build another team. That's another thing we can get into. Do y'all really want him to build another team? For real? So, I'm tired of building a team every year, to be honest with y'all. Real talk. What up, Action Jackson? What's good with it, man? I can't be Big Pern without no hair on my head, bro. What up, Action Jackson? He said, go get Gary Trent Jr., Siakam, Chris Boucher for AD. Yeah, all that suck. Just disrupt the goal. That's horrible. What the hell is the players going to do? Woo-wee. I heard that GD Brian want at least 2 more chips. I think he do. You know what I'm saying? But the question is whether or not he gonna do it or not. You know what I'm saying? I heard talk about him trading to be Golden State. You know, all that talk is going to come around. Go to Golden State to win the chip. It ain't gonna happen. Brian ain't crazy. Y'all ain't crazy neither. You know? Yeah. He said this is what it stands for. The little I don't know what the hell you talking about, Woo Pig. You gonna have to come up here and explain that one day. Yes, sir. He said I'll try 80 for Kuzma, Porzingis, and 2 first-round picks in 2 seconds. I heard that, young goat. Then you'll be fired the next day, my G. looking for work. Like half these coaches is out here. GD said AD not the problem. It's the way they playing them. I think it's both, GD, because me just watching, right, because I remember last night on Bang channel, they was talking about some video, talking about Austin Reeves was talking to him, telling him to do this and that, and that video was a lie. For anybody that could hear the sound of my voice, you know what I'm saying? That video was a damn lie. So I would say that, GD, and I would also say that just the way they play him, the way he needs to go to the coach and even on the floor, make it so. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, GD, I wish he would have finished better and had a better field goal percentage in that game, especially in that third quarter when he tried to assert himself. You know what I'm saying? He was missing layups, missing jump shots. He was turning the ball over. He started it off with a turnover, dribbled off his leg, and went out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? So, GD, I'm all about the technical stuff, bro. We can talk about how they playing him and how he's actually playing all day long. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how people get better. I agree with that. AD is a number 2. You never heard me say AD was a number 1. You know what I'm saying? What you have heard me say is that when he left the Pelicans from being a number 1, he gave up his superstardom. You know what I'm saying? AD gonna help Brian get another title before he go out the door. And I still believe that. I always have. So I don't understand how y'all want Brian to win a title, but don't want nobody else on this team to win a title. Sounds a little insane. He said, Eric Eagle said the Lakers needs 2 shooters and a big man. I agree with that because it seemed like our shooters, man, he gave up on our shooters. And then the people he thought could shoot well didn't, like D-Lo. Shorty did, and a little bit of below average. Austin Reeves was our best shooter. You know what I'm saying? So we need another couple shooters too. You know what I'm saying? Seth Curry is a free agent this year. Maybe he's somebody we can look at if we don't get D-Lo. You know, because there's a couple free agents out there. I wouldn't mind getting a Lopez brother neither. But he'd probably stay in Milwaukee. But if not, that's what's up. There's a couple people out there, especially a big that can shoot. Not just a big. You got to be a big that can shoot, remember? Yeah. He said, well, put 80 at his original position. This ain't like you can't put him in at 5 in certain situations all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. That's logical stuff that we can all agree upon. But, hey, that's the coach we have has his system, right? You know what I'm saying? This was Frank Vogel. It might be different. If this was another coach, it might be different. Because even when we did have a backup big, remember Mo Bamba first got traded before he got hurt? He played backup sometimes, well, all the time, so he got hurt. Then after that, it was just AD out there playing center and 4 by itself. So, yeah. And you can just tell that it was different when we just played any other damn big. He said, man, why not go get a big like Karl Anthony Towns, really? Yeah. See, that's how I know it's emotional what you say, Wolf, because that's different. That's a downgrade. Y'all hate dudes so much, y'all willing to downgrade. That's funny. GD said, AD don't need to go nowhere. Slide him to the 4, make him a third option, and anchor the defense. Don't put any pressure on him. And that's kind of what he was this year, GD, because it went Brian, all the other guards, because we got a guard predicated offense, and then AD got his after that. His job was to play magnificent defense, get his buckets when he could. You know what I'm saying? And set good picks for his guards. I do think his role was definitely diminished in this playoff run. Not the playoff run, but just like after the trade deadline, whenever we had our team whole and healthy. Seems like when D'Lo and Brown was out, that's when he got a bigger role, of course, because 2 players was out. But when they came back and we start playing, his role was just that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be the defensive anchor. And get your points when you can. And it forces him to be a high shooting percentage kind of guy because he don't know when he gonna get his shots. You know what I'm saying? I seen a report last night that said guards ain't even want to pass on the ball for real. You know what I'm saying? So calling them a scapegoat and everything. So all I'm saying, bro, with better play with him, I think it'll be totally different, man. Yeah, there go down them emotions again. What up, Star Child? What's good with it, man? What it do? What it do? Jeez. He said it's crazy. Mostly everyone wants to trade a top player and talent in the league. Oh yeah, no doubt, Chris. No doubt. You know, but that's what happened when you're down. You know what I'm saying? People kick you when you're down, and these same people is gonna be like, he's gonna have to keep saying it over and over and over again because it's not gonna happen. So what they're gonna look like next year when we rolling good and we start the year off 15-3 or something like that, off a great start and finish great, and keep doing it. Only time that people like that will be able to succeed is when we lose. No matter when we lose, we could have went to the finals and lost. This same talk would have been about AD. Same thing. Made it all the way to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Got your team from 13th to 7th. You know what I'm saying? It gave you great production in these playoffs, offensively and defensively. You know what I'm saying? Only to have trade talk about you. So no matter what. So yeah, that's what it is, Chris. That's the atmosphere we dealing in. And you know what? I'm gonna thrive in it because I ain't no punk. I got facts. On top of facts. D-Lo might have to go, man. PGH, bro, for real. But you never know, man. D-Lo, because he is in one of those situations where if you let him go, it's literally for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Star Child say Lakers need to add a legit score. I definitely agree with that, bro, because when it's time to close games, if we don't have a closer, right, we need to find a closer immediately. If you don't think Bron can close no more, if you think AD can't be a closer at all, whatever the case may be, that's a role we need, and that's a role that was glaring these last fourth quarters we had of the season, bro. Opportunities to win all 4 games. And certain things happen that we just got to live with. What up, DJ? What's up? What's good, bro? What's up, Lakers in 5? What it do, Pimpin'? I'm on my early morning stuff this morning, man. Talking a little trash before I got to go to work today, man. Getting it in. What it do, man? Who else we got up in here? What up, Must Be Logic, man? Shout out to Must Be Logic, bro. I appreciate that cash out yesterday morning, bro. You a real one, bro. I definitely appreciate you, man. Appreciate that, bro. Real talk, bro. What it do? He said, bro, the Lakers traded 2 number 2 picks, Josh Hart, and like 4 or 5 first rounders. If they want to trade him, you can get nothing less than at least close to that. But I'm not trading. The only thing that will consider, right, is if Brian graciously retires, because dude, he can do whatever he want to do. Brian can play 4 more years, and I'm fine with that. I don't care. People deserve to go out how they want to go out, and especially if you're the GOAT. Brian can go to Tim Duncan route and just sit on the bench for 15 minutes a game if he wants to and play till he's 50. I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I wouldn't care. So but dude, I know that's not gonna happen, y'all. But I'm just using that as an example. You know, dude gonna go out how he wanna go out. He said you have to play a big next to AD Brook Lopez. I do like the Brook Lopez idea. You know what I'm saying? Because I had the list. I was looking at a list of free agents last night. And he was on there. You know what I'm saying? And Steph Curry was on there too. I seen, besides our own free agents, besides Rory and Austin, I see Rory, Austin, Steph Curry, and Brook Lopez. That's our 4. I was like, oh, man. Oh, you think Rod could pull that off, bro? Ooh. He said 80 always hurt, or it's the inconsistent stuff we fed over 80. You fed over 80, and there's nothing wrong with feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? Because those are feelings. You know what I'm saying? So you can feel how you want to feel. You heard me, bro? I'm just fucking around. Hey, what up, E. Gilson? What's good with it? He said, salute, folks. I think LA needs additional help down low, but AD is not consistent. Another legitimate perimeter score option as well. Exactly. We need more perimeter scoring. If they like, that's the thing about Kyrie, y'all. Kyrie can come in and literally come in and be that option, bro, because he can get his own shot. You know what I'm saying? We got to remember, AD is a big. So the offense, the coaches, the guards, everybody have to make sure that he is an official part of the offense. And when you got guards like D'Lo and Schroeder who score first guards, they're going to make sure they get their buckets. You know what I'm saying? When you a coach and you telling somebody like Rory Hachimura to go in and cook, you know what I'm saying? Instead of telling your second best player or your first best player to cook, you know what I'm saying? That's a problem. That's a problem. I know y'all get it. What it do? Hey, shout out to LA Sports Live, man. What it do, man? Appreciate you, bro, for that $4.99 super chat. He said, get AD a legit center and stop playing him out of position. Big facts. Big facts, bro. Stop playing him out of position. Stop playing him, you know what I'm saying, expecting him to get every rebound by himself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't just be out there grabbing up every rebounds. And it's adding pressure on Brian to play him at the 4 to have that kind of responsibility too. So I'm just saying, man, hey, I don't know, man. It seemed like when the responsibilities were shared a little more, just in the past. I'm just talking about in the past now. You know what I'm saying? The responsibilities were shared a little more between the teammates. We had a better, you know what I'm saying, flow, especially a better record. Because I remember a couple years ago, even the year after the championship, before everybody started getting hurt, we just knew our roles. You know what I'm saying? And we had a lot of players who could fill different roles, and they were huge. We kind of had that after the trade deadline, but then all of a sudden when he resorted back to his 3-guard lineup stuff. So, and then at the last game he decided to play Tristan Thompson. Hey, but you know what? It's all right. It's a long off season. We got a lot of time to talk about that. You know, a lot of time. What up, JC? So cool. What's good with it? He said, man, we need a player that will close in the fourth and carry the load off Brian, and that's Kyrie. Yeah, and a player like Kyrie, I keep hearing about Trae Young. Let me know in the chat, man, about what y'all think about Trae Young, man, because I keep hearing his name. I know it's pie in the sky, but I just want y'all thoughts, man. What up, EC? What's good with it, man? He said, do you think the Lakers can win the chip just running it back? If they change the way they play, yeah, I do, EC. I do. I think if Anthony Davis changes the way he plays a little bit, you know what I'm saying, the game plan is different for him, it'll be different. I think if certain shooters we acquired just, you know what I'm saying, become better shooters, it could look different. I think if players become more consistent, like D'Lo, you know what I'm saying, like Schroeder, if they happen to be back on the team, then we can look a lot different, you know. Because you can't go giving us you gave us 17 points a game and we undefeated, and you come in and in just one series, bro, you shoot like 12% from 3, bro, like 28% from the field. It was horrible, y'all. Horrible. He said, I think you give those players on the bench more playing time. I agree with you, must be logic, but when we went 8 deep, I thought we would extend it for this series just because the size of the Nuggets and how good the Nuggets was, and one of the ways you could take advantage is to have fresh legs and throw multiple bodies at them. The formula was out there, man. I don't know, man. So it is what it is. We lost. What up, one cool P? What it do? What it do? What up, Pedro? What's good with it? He said, I want to see LeBron get 40K points. Well, that's just going to be next year, bro. That's coming. Hey, Pedro, don't act like that today, Pedro. Don't be girly, okay? You act like a real girly man right now. You're lucky I can't say what I want to say. But what's good, Pedro, man? Salute, brother. You know, smoking on this Anthony Davis hater pack over here. he said y'all can keep beating a dead horse at AD if y'all want to. But see, like it's almost like, you know what I'm saying. He's on the team, bro. So what you want us to do, bro? I don't think that it's even, you know what I'm saying, relevant for y'all to be so angry. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all angry we lost, but y'all don't really want to say why y'all angry. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So when my partner texted me last night with that scapegoat comment, I kind of agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. What up, Fifth Rain? What's good, man? He said, Kyrie and have an old ass team. Hey, as a Laker fan, I would agree with that, but I wouldn't mind because this is the LeBron James era, you know what I'm saying, of the Lakers. So if we got to go all in one more time for a last ride, hey, if I'm Rob Pelinka, that's what you got to do. He just finished third all NBA, averaging damn near 30. You know what I'm saying? And if it is all because of his foot injury where he couldn't do it after that, then we're going to get a good Brian next year. Yes, sir. Big facts. What up, JC? So cool. Big facts, bro. Especially in the fourth quarter, man. That's why I was telling y'all before the series started, like even during the series, I was like trying to prepare y'all for where in the fourth quarter we can't get it done, if Brian can't get it done, if AD can't get it done, or not given an opportunity to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Something got to change. Somebody got to come in. I don't know who that somebody is. I don't think enough players on the team because it's gonna have to be somebody with a guard with who a dynamic guard who gonna have the ball in their hand. What up, Ryan? What's good with it? He said AD had better series against the Nuggets than Joel Embiid had against the Celtics, and still major media outlets bashing them as well. It is, bro. It is, but you know, that's what the atmosphere is. Like I said earlier, Ryan. You know, you gotta learn how to maneuver through it, bro. If you watched the series and you watched all the games like we did over here on Big R Sports, then we know what happened. Most of us called it out, so we know what it is. We know what it do. Yes, sir. He said, Star Child said, I don't think this same team can win. Yeah, but see, short. Star Child, I want to ask you a question, bro. So short of them getting another third star or Brian having to go to another team, a ready-made team, you know, can win a chip, that's going to be tough anyway. Look how tough it was for us this year, bro. And after the trade deadline, we still made it to the Western Conference Finals. So that's a hard question. I'm pretty sure that's the question that's going to be asked a million times this offseason. Can this same team with a few tweaks make a real legit title run? Maybe with a full offseason together, a healthy regular season together, a higher seed where we not the road team every series. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get a good record with some space in between some teams, so we can get some rest like teams did this year. So I don't know, Child. That's gonna be interesting, bro. He said Trae Young, cool. My only concerns are his shooting can be very high volume sometimes, and I wish he was an elite finisher outside of the floater. Yeah, he has a floater. He has a nice little jump shot, and his streak can be inconsistent at times. But when he's on, bro, he's on, and he is a closer. You know what I'm saying? Because for me doing shorts all year this year, it was some games this year where he flat out closed it for Atlanta. Atlanta had a lot of close games this year, and Trae Young and them boys finished out a lot of them games. So Trae Young is definitely somebody that needs to be looked into. He said, Kyrie. Hey, if they can make that happen, bro, I don't know. I'm willing to take away all our depth for Kyrie. But if it addresses a problem like that to the point where we can still be a good team, we definitely got to look into it, go for real. He said with the Westbrook trade, we added some depth. There wasn't much time to gel, but LA does need to add some other pieces, in my opinion. I agree, E. Gibson. Real talk. He said it. If Irvin was to come to LA, I think LBJ could keep him focused. I am okay with going all in one last time run. Yep, I am too, bro. Because if not, what are we doing here? One last ride, bro, for everybody. And Kyrie come in, then hey, Kyrie and AD can take over the team after Bron retires. You dig. Big facts, Chris. Get them lights up for Big R Sports. Content will keep you entertained. I'm gonna drop this link here in a minute, y'all. Get y'all up here. Chris, come on up here. You hear me? What up, Kid Stacks? What it do, man? Like a nation, man. What it do, bro? What's up, Mr. Me Too? What's good, bro? Hey, man, I thought you don't like me, bro. What you doing over here, bro? You just want to come over here and clown me, bro? What's good with it, bro? You might have to come up here. You get called to the carpet over here, whether you say something about me here, there, anywhere, nigga. So, yeah. You might have to come holler at me, bro. What up, Ikato? What's good with it? He said, keep Tristan Thompson with AD and get Kyrie, get the Cavs band back together again for one last run. What's good with it? All right, Kato. Hey, big facts. I'm definitely feeling that energy. But we need a big that can shoot, though. You know what I'm saying? If AD can get back to shooting for him, you know what I'm saying? Maybe with another big that could take some of the stuff that he do now this year. So maybe he can just get back to being more of a power forward, shooting his jump shot, hitting his corner threes. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. He said, I choose Trey over D'Lo, but it hurts us defensively. What did D'Lo do defensively, though? You know? But, I mean, any little guard like that is going to have us at some kind of defensive mismatch. We just got to do the same thing on the other team because I guarantee you it's another small guard on the other team who can't play no damn defense neither. He said, I don't know. I think they had their opportunity to do that. What was that, last offseason, G's? Yeah, I don't know. He'll have to do something like that, G's, for him to, you know what I'm saying, just go ahead and just like it'll be clear cut. We finna win a chip. So I heard that. He said, I heard there's a way we can keep Reeves and sign Kyrie. I did. Brian Windhorst got a little interview segment out there. You could look it up, you know. He said, late year trade, I brought some good, but also gave us D'Lo. And what did that do for us? Hey, it didn't do nothing. He said, yeah, I got it. Chill. What up, my nigga Bang? What's good with it, bro? That's good. Oh, yeah. You trade him to the sky for that cotton candy in the sky, nigga. That's what you would do. What's up, my nigga? He said, if we talking draft, I like Jet Howard. I watched that video that Spaces had on YouTube yesterday. He's a tall wing, but Kid Stacks, tell me about the second-year jump that Max Christie might have. Would you spend that 17th pick on the same kind of player? Jet Howard, because I swear when I watched that video and he had some highlights of dude, you know what I'm saying? I was like, he kind of looked like Max Christie. So I'm just like, we're gonna get another Max Christie. That's all what I was thinking to myself. But so let me know, Kid Stacks, bro. He said, chill, or I just don't like AD. the same way you do. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Mr. Me Too, bro. So if you keep my name out your mouth, I'll keep your name out my mouth. And that's real talk, nigga. Big facts, bang. Get them lights up. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? I might disagree with yours and discuss yours, you know what I'm saying? But if you come at me sideways, I promise you I will end you. I'm not that guy, bro. Real talk. He said D-Lo did nothing defensively as well. He didn't. He really didn't. But, I mean, we never expected him to, you know? I was mad that his shot just left the building. His shot left California and it left Denver. It left everywhere. It left the atmosphere. Nigga. His shot was gone. He said draft Jet Howard or Imani Bates. That's interesting. Go, do you think that he did enough? Well, not did enough. Do you think enough stuff happened to Imani Bates where he'll even fall to 17th? And do you think he's worth a damn near a lottery pick, a mid first round pick? Damn. Hey, he said people get tired out. See, I need to put it up on my phone, y'all, because I'm on my laptop and I can't see the people who getting timed out. And maybe I should put it up on my phone so I can see what the hell my mind's doing. He said, I got an opinion just like everyone else on your damn channel, you crazy fool. Looking at what up, Jess Holler? What's good with it, man? He said we need to drive a shooting wing and rim protect the center so AD can play the 4. I heard that, bro. Start Child say I want quality over quantity. That so-called depth the Lakers had didn't do much when it mattered this season. Yeah, you can't really lie about that. Very disappointing. Young Go say, he say we keep Reeves and Brewery and sign, trade D-Lo and trade Beasley and Mo Bamba for Kyrie. Yeah, because Mo Bamba do make a nice little chunk of change, don't he? I think he made like 10 or 12 million or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there. That's interesting, man. So what y'all think about Kyrie's statement last night? That was crazy. That was even crazier. He was like, yeah, he pulled it. See, y'all, that's the thing about Kyrie. He pulled another Kyrie. He was like, yeah, man, hey, look, I don't know what I'm finna do. Y'all crazy. Y'all don't know what I'm finna do. That's basically what he said, bro. He said, I don't know what I'm finna do. And y'all don't know what I'm finna do. So stop talking about it. I was like, what the hell? What does that even mean? Did he just say that because, you know, the Dallas deal was a closed door handshake deal? And so he just like, you know, he got to put that little extra on it to make it seem like ain't nothing going on. Or is this really a Kyrie? Or is this really what Kyrie is doing? See, Disruptor? Hey, see? It's still a stupid trade no matter who you ask about it. Stupid. He said our defense has proven it can hang with teams. Our shooting just wasn't hitting their shots. Yeah, that's also facts, Kid Stacks. What up, Steven Torres? What's good? He said, I got high hopes for this season, off season. I do too, man, because, hey, we wasn't even supposed to be here. I'm just a kid from Akron. I wasn't even supposed to be here. He said, so D-Lo was pretty useless, no defense, and can't score. And that's the problem we're looking at. It was for about a series and a half, right? You know, he was a little inconsistent. He got hurt a couple games after he got traded. You know what I'm saying? He played good at times. You know what I'm saying? And it was times where he was having a bad game where he'll come out and give us 3 good threes. You know what I'm saying? I remember that game. It was times where he impacted the game inside the game while having a bad game, if that makes any sense. So D'Lo is man, he might have played for that series and a half. He might have played his way up out of here, bro. I know everybody feel he did. What up, Sturdy? What's good with it, bro? What it do? No, Sturdy. I said if Brian retire, you know what I'm saying, I'll be down for a rebuild. They trade 80 in. That's what I said, Sturdy. And I said, you better have a good trade or I will destroy you. Because you know what I'm saying? I ain't here for the tomfoolery. You hear me? For the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? You talk about some Gary Trent Jr. for Anthony Davis. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. At least be smart with your hate, you know. He says, is there any big in this draft to look out for? Man, just stay tuned, kids. Thanks, bro, because it's definitely going to be a draft show where we're going to go over all the possibles, like Jet, you know what I'm saying? All the possibilities the Lakers can go through. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they don't really let like stars like that, not stars, but first year players, unless it's just dire needs. You know what I'm saying? Like they did Austin, where he just had to play. So even with the people we draft, we're not going to play. It's going to be like some Max Christie stuff all over again. That's why I kept bringing Max Christie name up, because say we do draft a Jet or somebody of that caliber, he gonna just do his work as a rookie, you know. And then Max Christie might get some clock next year. He might be the young guy who get a few minutes here and there on the floor. He said, salute to the chat, though, for all y'all respective takes on the season, man. That's bigger facts right there. He said, Gary Trent Jr. He said, can anyone on the channel answer this question? Why is AD the only power forward complaining about playing the center? I don't think it's AD complaining. I think it's y'all. You know? It's us. You know? We talk about it because we seen what happened with it in 2020 and just his whole career. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's been a center his whole career and he's been asking to play power forward. You know, he's been a power forward his whole career who was asked to play center, bulked up. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember my nigga Bang was telling me he was looking at the 2020 title run the other day, and he just noticed AD was just so much faster and just was mobile for real. You know what I'm saying? But then they asked him to play center. He bulked up, got big, lost his damn jump shot. You know what I'm saying? But playing fire the whole time. You know? You can't be mad at somebody for that, bro. So that hopefully that answers your question. It's y'all. It's not him. What up, Ralphie? What's good with it, bro? What did he say? He said Kyrie leaves Dallas, comes to LA, screw Mark Cuban for crying to the league about CP3 going to LA for Gasol and over. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. What up, Rob? What's good with it, man? What up, Primetime Podcast? What it do, bro? What it do? He said AD never wanted to bang with the real NBA center. To be honest, he's fragile. I wouldn't call him fragile. You know what I'm saying? He's always been tall and lanky. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember him being the best forward in the league. You know what I'm saying? And I remember saying that for a couple of years when he was a Laker. You know what I'm saying? While we was winning championships. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Why would you want to change that? He kills everybody who he played against. So I don't know. It was a change of game plan, change of rotations, bro, change of positions. Y'all act like he's just, you know what I'm saying, supposed to just be all for it. Even if it's bad, even if the results is bad, y'all still like, why you do it? Crying, bro. Man, I want my team to win, bro. I don't know what y'all be on. He said, if I'm the Lakers, I'm telling Kyrie to sign with us, and we were out in his contract the following year, we will guarantee that he will receive a long-term contract. Just how is that what you're saying? Hey, Kyrie, that's pie in the sky too, man. But if it happens, bro, this thing gonna look way different. He said Kyrie wanted to stay in Dallas. He would have already signed. Dallas made it clear signing him is the priority. Yeah. Most definitely is. So, but in that interview, he had to what I'm saying? He was waiting on July 4th. What is it? June 30th or so, whenever free agency start. He said he's waiting on that. You know. What up, Chris Morgan? What's good with it? He said, if I'm the Lakers, I trade AD for Tatum. If they will pull that trigger, bro, if Boston was to pull that trigger, bro, I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted Jason Tatum to play in LA, and that'd be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, I'm gonna put that on the big screen because I agree with that 100%. But that'll never happen. I would definitely take Jason Tatum away from Boston. What? Hell yeah, Chris. So you see what I'm talking about, Disruptor? That's a trade, nigga. Jesus Christ. He said, I'm resigning JaVale McGee for rim protection. Come on, man. JaVale McGee was who he played for this year, y'all? The Jazz or somebody? I know he played this year, though. He played somewhere. JaVale McGee about 34 years old now. I don't know. He said, I hope they draft someone that would give some burn to prove himself. Yeah, I agree with that too. But it's gonna have to be a big then, because that's where we're gonna really need spots. Unless somebody they just find who can really shoot. But they got players like that though, that in the G League. Because I remember that boy Cole Spider, he still was shooting good in the G League. He just never got the chance to come up. Mm-hmm. He said, so why Giannis gets to play power forward and don't say because Lopez can shoot. Make Giannis play center and see how it turns out for him. Tell him again. Tell him again, Chris. Yeah, they don't be listening, bro. That's facts, though. You know, they team was smart enough to get somebody who could play center and who could stretch the floor and who could shoot, and allow Giannis to be Giannis. You know, but it makes sense when it's a different player, though. Y'all know what it is. What up, Plastic Soul Collector? What's good with it? What's hood with it? Up early this morning, man. Trying to get a stream in before I go to work. Boss player, what it do, pimpin'? He said he want to be Kobe so bad, Boston should just let him go. I don't think he want to be Kobe. I just think he want to, you know what I'm saying, win, bro. And I think he needs to, and I think he needs to stop, you know what I'm saying, pressing every fourth quarter. You know, because like you could be like us, right, and have games where they close in the fourth quarter and you have opportunities to win them. You know what I'm saying, right? And we didn't have times this year where we didn't jig the games at the end. You know what I'm saying? Miss shots, miss free throws. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. But they got a turnover problem, bro. For real. And I mean a serious turnover problem. And to me, that's the baggage. Remember I told y'all earlier, it's baggage come with everybody within any trade, right? So the baggage that he gonna come with is his turnover problems and his inconsistency late in games too. So is Jason Tatum really the closer that we can use? You know, that's a good question though. Star Child said Lakers not trading AD. We know, but we gonna have a conversation, bro, because everybody want to talk about it. You know, when I told my nigga I was gonna lean into it, I wasn't gonna just destroy everything moving. You know what I'm saying? And just try to be cool and talk some sense. You know what I'm saying? Keep on speaking with logic, man. That's what I do. So Yep, because y'all know how to get people out of pocket, which I can't do it to me though. Rob say I want AD to stay. To be honest, I want him to stay and I want him to be better. You know, like I said, man, I tried to find that video. When I found it, man, it was a lie. I said, well, see, man, why they lying on my boy like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's my team, bro. What up, Adam Michael Hurd? What's good with it, bro? He said, if we don't trade AD, then we need to get a guy like Christian Woods. Hey, he outright. I came up with a good one yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I wish everything between Thomas Bryant and the Lakers was all right. I wish he would have never left. He would have been a perfect stretch five to play next to AD. Because remember, before we traded him, bro, he was one of them players that was up for a contract and up to see if the Lakers wanted to give him a contract as a free agent in the offseason. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Rury yet. You know what I'm saying? It was Thomas Bryant. And when AD missed them 20 games, you know what I'm saying, Thomas Bryant did a good job. So good of a job. LeBron and Darvin Ham was like, yeah, we can't wait to see what AD and Thomas Bryant look like playing together, only for him to get benched when AD came back. You know what I'm saying? So he got pissed, requested a trade. Now he on Denver and might be getting a ring. So that's how that's going to turn out. He said, good coaching and good organization use players to their strengths to the most to get the most out of them. I agree with that. And we're going to have to work on that too, man. Maybe as a second-year coach, Darvin Ham could be a little bit better than that. Big facts, Nicholas Brown. Get the mics up throughout the stream. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're listening. If you're new, continue to support on the road to 2K subs. You hear me? Don't be afraid to become a member. Hit that join button. I know what to do. Said Boston has shown interest in AD in the past. That's true. But you know that they were a different kind of team back then when they was like really, really looking at them. You know what I'm saying? Jason was younger, I should say, and Jaylen Brown was there for just a couple years. They ain't really know what they had in him. You know what I'm saying? Not the player that they got now. Yeah, boss player said we should work on our bench. I heard that. Chris Moore said, I mean, what happens to Boston if they lose this series? Are they blowing up the team or staying together? Be real. I think they're gonna stay together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because with the team so young, when the goal is to win a title, right? And when you have a team this young, always knocking on the door, you probably get that team about as young as they are. I say at least 2 to 3 more years. You know what I'm saying? Because they just now getting all their accolades. They just now learning how to play together for real. I think they really have a really good team. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they need that magical run that every team have, like Denver had. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bucks had. You know what I'm saying? Where they just got to make it their year. You know what I'm saying? Like Philly should have one year. These years with Embiid winning MVPs now. What up, my move? What's good with it? What up, loyalty fact teller? What's good with it? He said, try 80 to Chicago. That's where he's quitting self wants to be. No, because it's shot town staying down then. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that'd be a good trade. I don't see nobody on Chicago that's better than him. So, yeah. And Chicago got a team full of quitters. You know what I'm saying? Their hero, Michael Jordan, was a quitter. So, yeah, I don't want to hear that cap. So, Eddie's father said he's not interested in playing for Boston. I said, yeah. That was back then, though, bro. One cool P, you ain't see Kyrie. You did not see or hear Kyrie's statement. You got to go listen to it. That's the real one right there. Because that one they said about Austin Reeves and AD was fake. You know what I'm saying? So, what up, Javinci J? What's good with it? What up, KHTV? What's good with it? He said the Lakers will make changes this offseason. Big facts. They don't think they're gonna rest on their morals this time. So Lakers is not trading AD, man. We know, but we don't talk about it. That's what the people want. They want. Got to get the people what they want. You know. He said, "I'll tell you one thing." Brian announced he do not want D'Lo back. What up, Hustle, man? Brian ain't going to no damn Warriors neither, bro. Hey, big facts, Brian Green. What's good with it? Lakers are not trading. Yeah, I'm Big Art, man. What's good with it, loyalty? That's me. Yeah. My nigga. He said, I'm going to listen to it and go find it, to this, to it, where to find it. I found it on Twitter last night, you know what I'm saying? And a few people posted it too, so. What's up? Welcome to Big Art Sports, bro. He said, what format did he put that out on? It was on every format. You put it. He made like a little short video. You know what I'm saying? And everybody copied it and spread it all around the internet. It should be easy to find. Just type in what Kyrie say yesterday, or Kyrie, you know what I'm saying, free agency, and it'll pop right up. Oh, that was crazy. He said, apart from the last thing, AD was the best Lakers in the Nuggets series. Man, I'm gonna call it a tie between him, Brian, and Austin Reeves. So I like Austin Reeves, man. Austin Reeves had a really good Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? I actually wish, like, if we could change things, like one of them last shots at the game 4, which Austin Reeves would have had one of them chances to shoot. You know? But yeah. Because he was our best shooter. If you can't find it, one cool pick, I'll play it here in a second. I'm going to drop the link for y'all. Anybody that want to come up and holler at your boy. Otherwise, I'm going to keep cooking for a little while. I like just interacting with everybody in the chat, man. This is fun. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate y'all no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I know I might be good. I might get a little crazy sometimes, but don't take your boy personally. You know what I'm saying? Just listen. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your boy. And Hudson, man, I would love to hire Monty Williams, bro. If I could hire Monty Williams right now, bro, if I was the owner, I would do it. I would definitely make him my next coach. I wanted Monty Williams before we hired what's his name? Frank Vogel. Because before we hired Frank Vogel, Monty Williams was my first choice. And when we fired Frank Vogel, Quinn Snyder was actually my first coach, my first choice as a coach. You know, KHTV say Rockets and Spurs going after Reeves, but I think the Lakers will match any offer to keep him. I agree with that as well, and I think that the offer is probably going to, like before, right? I think he was anywhere around the $40 million range, right? 35 to 42, somewhere around there. But I think he's played so good at the end of year 2. He's probably going to be somewhere over to $50 to $55 million, close to $60 million. You know what I'm saying? So Austin Reeves is finna get a bag. 4 years, he's going to get around $16 to $17 million a year, because that's what they paying players who play like Austin Reeves nowadays. And he's going to get it. What up, Dolph? What's good with it, bro? What's cracking, man? Shout out to my nigga Dolph at work, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it do. Man, yep. And the Lakers is not going to pay for Darvin Ham 3 more years to stay unless they work out some kind of weird buyout. You know, they don't never trade coaches, so it is what it is. What up, Chris Sims? What's good with it, bro? You on mute, my guy. Chris.
Whoa.
Whoa, man.
What's happening with it, man?
What's happening, man? What's good with it?
Man, just cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. All these people want AD gone like that, man. You know, everybody want to clown him. And I'm just like, okay.
They on top right now, bro. Anybody who not a Lakers fan, not a Bron fan, just not an AD fan, or just, you know what I'm saying, don't have a team in particular, or happen to pick the Nuggets, you know what I'm saying, or just to be a Joker fan, yeah, the haters are out, bro. It's like Freak Nick for haters though.
Man, crazy, bro.
Hey, but I've been hearing you cook though, bro. Don't think your boy ain't been listening, bro.
Oh yeah. You already know what it is, man. You feel me? I'm just like, man, I just don't understand how people can sit up there and just say certain things like you want to call this man soft, but then when Giannis had a chance to stop Jimmy Butler from doing what he did and he didn't do it, you don't call him soft, right?
Right.
Giannis basically do the same thing AD do on defense. They roam around the paint. So why does AD have to stop roaming? Because he, got to guard Jokic and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
then
man.
you don't say the same.
Hey, and Giannis got dunked on 100 times this year.
Yeah,
100 times, bro.
man. Butler put him in there one time in that series.
Man, I made like 5 shorts of Giannis get dunked on this year, bro. Jason Tatum got him the worst, in my opinion. Al Horford got him bad too. That was bad this year, bro. Jeff Green got him too, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Hey,
Damn.
yeah, he got bodied a couple times. I'll say literally about 5 times this year. Big facts, Brian Green said running back with a training camp. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing against Giannis. I actually like Giannis. To me, you know what I'm saying, before the season started, I had Giannis ranked as my best player in the league. But you just, you can't deny the facts. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Butler should not have to walk him down, and he kind of skating. You know what I'm saying? And y'all let Giannis skate because Jimmy done walked him down. An 8 seed walked him down. I don't care about his injury. Y'all don't care about nobody injury on my team. So why would I care about any injury on anybody else's team? You know?
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
Giannis.
he
Go
let
ahead,
Jimmy
bro.
walk. He let Jimmy walk him down. Oh yeah, Chris.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, he's supposed to be the best player in the league, man. Like where all the smoke at for this guy? Best player in the league ain't guarding the other team best player. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Now, I know people gonna be like, he a guard, he a power forward, Jimmy a guard. I mean, last time I checked, Jimmy do play power forward and small forward sometimes. So, I mean, what's the excuse for that? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to stop trying to cook this man.
Giannis is small enough, and they say he's a good enough defender to guard people like that. They say Giannis is one of the best defenders in the league. But every year in and year out, his coach hides him from the best player every series, every round. Giannis has never, ever been asked to guard the best player like a Jokic or any other best player on the team that they playing. So yeah, y'all need to check yourself when it comes to that Giannis stuff, bro, because it could be a lot worse for Giannis. Giannis just lost in the first round to an 8 seed. What up, Action Jackson? What it do, Pimpin'?
What to do? What's cracking lacking? What up, Chris Sims?
What's
What
up,
do?
man? Cool, my name.
Nope. Man,
My mic good?
Yeah, it's all right. It's a little shaky, but we're gonna see if it works today.
All right.
Now, I'm gonna start with you, Chris, bro. Season came to an end, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's the outlook for you at the end of the year? How you think the Lakers should approach this offseason?
I mean, first, they should just, you know what I'm saying, look at all the players that they could, re-sign, you know what I'm saying, and make sure they don't bring that scarf wearing nigga D-Lo back. You feel me? Just let him go ahead, go on walk. You know what I'm saying? Now, if there's some way that they can do a sign and trade with him or something like that, you know what I'm saying? That's one option. But I mean, it's kind of messed up because we didn't get to the chip, and it's sort of looking like how it was in 2020 after they won the chip and they had to let a few players go. And I mean, it's kind of weird because you traded Russ, expiring contract for who is it, Van Doe, but they picked him up, and Beasley and D'Lo contracts expiring. So I mean, it's not bad at the end of the day, but it's also not a good thing because now if you don't get another star player or multiple role players, you're gonna have to start signing a lot of vets or what I'm saying, a lot of minimal contracts.
Yeah.
And it's just certain things been floating around the internet. People saying Lakers fans delusional because they think Kyrie going to the Lakers. I mean, a lot of these cats just be speaking, out of context. Because before the season really started, they all were, anticipating something big to happen with Kyrie and KD. And right under everybody's nose, KD got up out of there, Kyrie got up out of there.
Hell yeah. Yeah, my James Harden first. They all
Yeah.
got that, bro.
Hold up, what's that?
Hey,
I'm trying to.
okay.
Nah, that wasn't the same season, right?
Nah, nope. Was it?
James Harden.
No, it
got up
wasn't.
out
It
of
wasn't. Unless I'm tweaking. I don't think it was.
Yeah. But I mean, it's anything can happen, man, in this league, man. Like some of these cats just gotta understand that, man. Like, but it is what it is, man.
What it
LeBron
is.
can make something happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna be.
He said, hold on. What up, Sonny? He said, trade AD, I don't know. Problem is you will not get equal value in return, so trading him doesn't benefit us at all. Big facts. That's why I've been trying to tell him. It says it's not like the Lakers have a lot of assets to move for other pieces if you trade AD. Big facts, and that would definitely make us worse than what we are. That's why I was like, the only way I'll do it, Sonny, is if Brian retire. If my nigga retire, you know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. And then we on some rebuilding stuff, and we could just cover the team with no expectations. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, you know what I'm saying? And but until then, bro, it's them two. Like I always been saying, it's been them two. It's always gonna be them two. So y'all need to get used to it, bro. Let me see. Now, Axon Jackson, bro. You there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, bro. Give me a percentage on what you think Brian is gonna be retiring or not.
I don't think he's gonna retire, man. I think this leverage, I would get it 30%. I don't see him retiring, man. I feel like he's gonna get to 40K.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to play with his son, Bronny James. So it's 40%. I don't see it happening no time soon. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think he's ready to retire, man. I think his game is still good to play at least 2 years. Am I right? You think about 2 or 3 years?
I agree with that.
So that's the percentage I get. I get it 40%. So that's my percentage on it.
All right. Now, all right. Now, I think that's your mic. It might be Young Go. My Young Go, mute your mic real quick. Let me see. Oh yeah, that was his. You didn't mute yours. Okay. Now, what up, Young Go? What's good with it, bro? Go ahead. Let me get your assessment on the spike of season coming to a close. LeBron retiring or your trade AD.
I don't think Bron gonna retire. I think it's a 0% chance Bron retire. But yeah, it's time to get off AD because I mean, it's like we know it. Like it's the inconsistency and get injured. So why we got so much belief? Oh, why are we going to trade it? We're not going to get equal value because AD doesn't live up to potential at the end of the day. AD should average 30 against Denver. Because, see, the difference between Jokic and AD, like, AD could guard Jokic, but he can't stop him. See what I'm saying? Like, Jokic can't guard AD at all. He can't guard you at all. He can't contest none of your shots. You can get anywhere on the floor at any time. It's time to let AD go. And I feel like we might as well trade LeBron. As a LeBron fan, I'm a LeBron fan and a Lakers fan. And I'm in LA. So, like, as a Lakers fan, like, it's time to trade LeBron to a contender, trade AD, and we could build around our young core. Dudes like Austin Reeves, Max Christie look like he got potential. Rui.
So you saying this in an effort of rebuilding, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, go. You can continue. I could talk to you about rebuilding. Go ahead, bro.
Because I'm saying, like, AD didn't been here for 4 years, and this was LeBron's 5th year. Like, we won a ring 3 years ago. Laker fans, we not pleased with that. This was one of our only chances, if you want to be honest, and we just got swept at 4 close games. AD, you couldn't close one game out. Bron couldn't close the game out. We just got swept. Like, that shit that stuff, my bad. That stuff is embarrassing. Like, AD should be embarrassed, dude. You put up 21 and 14. We don't care about you. What he scored, 11 points in the 4th quarter or something like that, 12 points. It didn't mean 14, something like that. It didn't mean nothing.
It definitely
show up in the first half.
It definitely meant something because without it, it wouldn't even been a blowout, and Bron wouldn't even had a chance to try to close the game or win the game at the end. So it definitely meant something, bro. Come on now.
LeBron gave us 31 in the first half.
Yeah.
After that, we knew Bron was going to be gassed. That's when AD was supposed to take the game over. And I think that retirement stuff, I think that was more of a message to AD. Like I think LeBron is fed up with Anthony Davis and just on and off stuff. 1 second you looking like the best player in the league, then you looking like a role player. Like, we fed up with AD, man.
Let me know when you're done because I want to respond to that as well.
And I feel like we should trade the best trade for AD. I feel like we could get Kuzma and Porzingis and some picks for AD. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Kuzma and Porzingis give us 2 firsts and give us 2 seconds and ship AD to Washington.
Man,
I'm dead serious.
Hold on. I feel you. Hey, I know you dead serious. Now I'm gonna go back to the like it was like this perceived shot at AD, right? A person can question their own basketball mortality without it having to be about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how y'all feel. And I think a lot of people put their feelings on how they want Bron to feel when he doesn't, and I think that's kind of flaky. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Bron has a problem with Anthony Davis because if you look at it, bro, you just said he scored how many points in the 4th quarter?
What, like 14? Something like 11?
It was like 10 or 11. He scored like 6 in a row, had 4 clutch free throws, tied the game up. You know what I'm saying? Got it in a position to where Bron can try to win the game for us. Now, what player do you know you could be put into a position by a player like Anthony Davis and the rest of the team for Bron to try to close it every game? You know what I'm saying? Some people are appreciative of their positions because when Bron missed 20 games after the All-Star break, after the trade deadline, you know what I'm saying? AD and them carried them, right?
Yeah, they did. They carried us to the 7th seed.
Now, do you think Bron is appreciative of that?
Yeah, I think he appreciative of that, but when it was time to show up, like, that's regular season. Like, that's cool and all, but what do it? Like, come on. Nobody, let's say this, no other fan base expected the Lakers to make a run. But Lakers fans, we always had that feeling like if LeBron and AD is healthy, we don't think nobody could beat us because we didn't see it. Because when we had got beat, what was that, 2021 in the first round by Phoenix? AD was hurt, Bron was hurt, right? Yeah. The year after that, we missed the playoffs with Russ and Melo and all them old dudes. And now this year, this was supposed to be the year that AD came back balling and showing what he was made of in the playoffs. And AD did not do that against Jokic. He didn't. Let's be totally honest. How he outplayed Jokic in 2020, I know Jokic is not the same player no more, but AD did not live up to the expectations that we have for Anthony Davis. And it's the same repeated stuff with Anthony Davis.
So what I'm hearing is that he didn't do what you wanted him to do, right? So I get that feeling because if you heard me, Young Go, you heard me talk about how he started the 3rd quarter, right? probably earlier this stream and the other day. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's where the game got jigged at. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about the fourth quarter for any one of them. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that this over emotional need because he felt like because y'all feel like he failed job, and then putting that on that he failed Brian because it's lame as hell to say that he failed me because you don't really matter. So people come out and say he failed Brian, and Brian ain't said nothing, no inclination, none of that.
I mean, LeBron is not the type of dude that throws teammates under the bus.
That's no excuse to put words in his mouth, young go.
No, I'm saying he disappointed the whole Lakers fan base. Like we support this team. Like we actually support this team. Like if Anthony Davis is there or not, we're going to be supporting that team.
I'm disappointed at the fact that we lost. Right?
I'm disappointed that we got swept. We couldn't win a game.
Yeah, and all of that. And I'm disappointed at how the whole team played. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, as a Laker fan, as a fan of basketball in general, my whole life, I never been a part of like destroying your teammates unless something really happened. Like a J.R. Smith, like after J.R. Smith did what he did in the finals a few years ago, yeah, he deserved to be destroyed for that. You know what I'm saying? When stuff like that happen, bro, I expect for teammates or whoever you're a fan of to be destroyed for a second because they messed up, right? I've never seen this part of where a player, right, can have a good game and the best player on the team tries to bring us home and can't do it, and then all of a sudden it's the other player's fault. You know what I'm saying? I've never been in a dynamic before. Kobe, when Kobe and Shaq played together, they didn't do it to each other on the court. They had their beef off the court. You know what I'm saying? When Brian and Wade played together in Miami, this was not happening. D Wade missed time all the time. And you know what it was, Junko? They were understanding. That's what the sentiment was back then. Oh, D Wade has bad knees, you know what I'm saying? Brian and the rest of the team is so good, he could take 20 games off a year, and nobody batted an eye. Nobody questioned that whether it would affect LeBron's legacy while his legacy was still being established, not when his legacy is over.
Yeah, but Dwayne Wade wasn't 30 years old in his prime at that time. Anthony Davis is in his prime.
How old was he? Hold on, wait a minute. How old was he back then, sir?
What, 32, 33?
He was 30. They all got together in Miami, bro.
I know.
I'm talking about the last 2 years in 2013 and 2014.
29, 30, 31, and 32. Because LeBron won his first title at 28, right? So they 2 years apart, maybe a year apart, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So 29, 30, 31, and 32. Smack dab in his prime with bad knees like he Kiwi, nigga.
Yeah, but he was going down the drain anyways, Art.
Yeah, he averaged what? 14 points per game in the 2014 finals. Yeah, LeBron did.
But if you look at it holistically, D Wade did a really good job. I'm not talking about his play on the court. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to break it down to just the last finals that they were in, I'm talking about their whole ride together for the whole 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gave D Wade slack for missing games because of his injuries, right? You know what I'm saying? All the way up until probably after he left, because he was such a no-show, him and Chris Bosh in that finals in 2014. But before that, bro, nah, it was a lot of understanding and a lot of empathy and a lot of caring. You know what I'm saying? Because we won a title.
But they won back-to-back titles. You know, like we haven't won back-to-back.
They won a title. I'm saying that it never happened, bro.
And been to the finals. 4 times.
It never happened. You know what I'm saying? So AD won a title too, though, nigga. So
3 years ago, we don't care about that bubble ring no more, man.
And that's why I don't respect Laker fans who would even utter that. You know how dumb that sounds? I don't respect the ring because it took place in another place where every single player went through the same thing.
We Laker fans, we greedy. We expect more than that,
bro. You see,
we talking about 3 years ago, man.
That's a bad look. Only 3 years ago. See, and that's the thing, y'all make it seem like y'all selfish as hell when y'all act like that, bro. I've been a Laker fan for 5 years now, bro. And when I tell you that it's word as hell to me that y'all feel like y'all are so arrogant to be like, well, it was only 3 years ago. We win titles all the time. But before Brian got here, where was Lakers at? They wasn't winning no title, no time.
Yeah, that's true, and that's the point. Like before, LeBron is the reason. Don't get it wrong. I'm a LeBron fan. I think LeBron is the best player ever. That's me personally, right?
Yeah,
that's a debate for a different time. But I'm saying,
that's fine, bro. You can
but
have
AD,
LeBron,
like LeBron at 38, played the whole game. That should have been Anthony Davis playing the whole game, right? And it looked like LeBron left it all on the floor. AD didn't. That's the problem. That's our problem with Anthony Davis. Our 38-year-old superstar who's in year 20, who got 65,000 minutes on his miles on his body, plus, right? He left it all on the floor. He scored 31 points in the first half. Anthony Davis didn't leave it all on the floor. That's the problem.
And to me, that is so disingenuous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's pitting two teammates against each other. It's not like he said, well, you know what, I'm going to play the whole game just to make Anthony Davis look bad because he played 4 less minutes than me.
And you know the other problem is Anthony Davis supposed to be
young go, bro. I try not to be a gatekeeper. You know what that means, bro?
Yeah, man.
I try not to define what should be the people, bro, because I feel like everybody is that kind of fan, bro. But you don't get that logic to where, like, as a fan, how can you take a ring away just to prove a point because you don't like Anthony Davis?
No, I didn't take the ring away. I'm glad for the ring.
You said
it's cool.
You don't respect the bubble ring. That's what you
but
said.
we don't care for the bubble ring that much. That's what I'm saying. We want to see you get it done.
That's why it's trash, bro. That is
trash. Say, all right, let me ask you a question.
How many titles y'all got, young go?
What you said?
How many titles we got in Lakerland, bro?
17.
That's right. And how did we get the 17th one?
In the bubble.
Well, then all you can say is 16 because you don't respect it. What up, Chris?
Yeah, let me ask this young man a question real quick. Young Goat. So you say you don't respect the 2020 bubble ring, right? So I guess you don't respect any of the other championships that were won by the Lakers, right?
Bro, I'm not saying I don't respect it, like as in it doesn't count. I'm saying we expect more. I'm not gonna even say I don't even respect it. We expect more. That's what I'm saying. Anthony Davis is in his prime, right? This man what he scored 21 points in Game 4. Really? Are you serious? Yeah. And then hold on, and don't say, oh, but he was guarding the best player because he wasn't even guarding Jokic.
He was
half of the time. It was Rui. It was Rui Hachimura, and he was roaming.
Okay, y'all act like people ever said AD was better than Joker, bro.
We didn't say that, but you argue.
Said that, bro. So my point is that, you know what, I think people need to take more time to digest the fact that we lost, bro. You can't be part of the toxic part of the fan base to the point where you're going to destroy your own team, bro.
I know, but we could have won that game, man.
Ridiculous, bro.
That's the point. We should have won a game. Game one, we could have won. LeBron shot a 3. He should have drove to the right.
Hold on. Actually, so what you say, bro?
We could have won that game. We could have won that game 4. I got pushed back on that, man. We could have won that game 4.
That's what I'm saying. We should have won that game. We was up 15 going into halftime.
Coulda, woulda. We lost.
And that's our problem. That's the problem. We lost. I mean, Anthony Davis was a no-show. I don't care what nobody said. He was a no-show.
And it seems like, right, that Laker fans, some Laker fans, because I'm not going to say all Laker fans, are so spoiled. Y'all act like spoiled little kids when we lose. Y'all don't know how to take a loss.
Say, Art, you know what I think it is, though?
What's up?
AD don't got no heart.
I think it was that 10-year drought.
Before. Go ahead, Chris.
I think it was like that little 10-year drought before Bron and AD, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the guys won in 2020. Because, before that, it was, 2010 was their last year?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that little 10-year drought kind of like, made everybody anxious to just keep winning more and more and more. But like I say, bro, when, the older you get, you know what I'm saying, your mind operates a little different, man. And it's just not easy to win every single year like that. I mean, it's only been three peats in the history of the NBA, not counting the 8-peat that Bill Russell had.
They're not
You know what I'm
realistic.
saying?
Yeah, they're not realistic, Chris, because you got to understand. People can only say what they saying because we lost. Notice. Like Brian, if you're a Brian fan, you know the sentiment of like making it deep into the playoff runs means nothing, right? You know what I'm saying? They're like a LeBron hater to tell you, well, he lost in the finals or he lost that. You know what I'm saying? And over time, we forgot about the journey, and even making it to a certain point is an accomplishment in itself. Even with the turnover that we had, with the horrible start we had, you know what I'm saying? We can't even have no kind of appreciation that we even made it to the Western Conference Finals because people just want to harp on the fact that it's some kind of fake failure just to be a hater. Message to everybody, bro, don't be a hater for the rest of your fucking life.
Hey, how long you been a Laker fan?
Since 2018, sir.
Since LeBron came to LA?
Yes, sir.
That's why. See, LeBron fans and Laker fans, it's a mixture. You see what I'm saying? Because Laker fans don't even fully accept LeBron. If y'all really know, like I'm in LA, they don't fully accept LeBron James.
Hey, not the ones I rock with, sir. That's been Laker fans longer than you.
Well, a lot of Laker fans out here don't rock with LeBron.
Say, young girl, how old are you, man?
Me, I'm 21.
Okay, that explains it all right there, bro. You're way too young to be saying these things that you're saying, bro.
Bro, like, listen, I go to Laker games. My auntie is a reporter for the Lakers. Y'all can look her up.
Hey, hold on.
I go to the games.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. That's fine. Shout out to Zero, bro. What's good, Zero? Appreciate you, bro. He says, salute, or are you rooting for any teams in these finals, or you don't care? I don't care. I'm going to watch because I'm a fan of basketball in general. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to watch the finals. I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to watch the game tonight. You know what I'm saying? When I get off work. So it is what it is, bro. We just not in it, bro, and it sucks, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
sucks, man.
I ain't just trying to blame AD. Like, D'Lo deserves some blame too. Like,
he
7
does.
points per game in the Western
Darvin
Conference.
Ham do too.
Darvin Ham do too with his terrible rotations. And that's another thing. The Lakers, we never had a consistent rotation. Like, Mo Bamba didn't get a chance to play alongside AD.
Like, he put Tristan Thompson in there when it was late.
Yeah, Tristan Thompson, he put him in the last game. Malik Beasley didn't get another chance, another opportunity.
No, he don't need another chance. He don't.
No, but that's a shooter though. Like, I feel like he should have, after game 2, I feel like Malik Beasley could have been playing over D'Lo. Because he gonna at least try on defense. D'Lo don't even try.
You know what remind me of? Wesley Matthews. That's what he was basically. Beasley, nowhere around.
I got a question real quick. Can y'all see this? I know it's kind of small, but these are the notable free agents this year. See if I can take the banner back. You know, because this the list I was looking at yesterday. I was telling y'all about. You know what I'm saying? You definitely see Kyrie and James Harden is probably leading the list. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people on here that's not really gettable. But to the people who want to add some pieces to the team, do y'all see somebody up here that's worth going to get, trying to, you know what I'm saying, move around?
Yeah, I got a few people. Mm-hmm. I would add Kelly Oubre, Gary Trent. Who's the shooter in here? What shooters do we have? You know what? I put Grant Williams up there. He'd be another player I would add. And
now, if you had to pick from them, which one out of them 3? Because we got to see if we could do something that could work.
Oh man, I'll go Gary Trent.
Okay, Gary Trent Jr. So that means that
D'Lo be out.
D'Lo will be out, but then who will be our starting point guard then?
Man, that's another thing I had to look at the starting point guard list.
And what you gonna do with Austin Reeves? Then you just gonna put Austin Reeves on Pam and put him on a bench for Gary Trent Jr.
Can we start him? Can he be ball handler? Can he just be somebody just run it?
Who, Austin Reeves or Gary Trent Jr.?
Gary Trent.
No, not at all.
You know what? What about What about Fred VanVleet?
Too much money.
Too much money.
Yeah.
It's not really the options is really not. You know, as far as point guard out there, it
It's gonna be
just
difficult because the yellow ones mean they got a player option. So if Fran VanVleet opt out to try to get some more money, it'll be a similar situation like Kyrie. He'll have to, you know what I'm saying? He'll have to take less money, and we'll have to do a lot of maneuvering to try to get probably the top three people on that list: Harden, Irvin, Nor Van Fleet, and they would have to want to come here, of course. I'm gonna give y'all my foe because my foe on this list, some of my Lakers are already, like Austin and Rory. And when I'm signing Brooke Lopez, and I'm definitely trying to get Seth Curry. Those are the two additions that I'm gonna start off with this offseason that I want the Lakers to try to pursue. You know what I'm saying? Brooke Lopez and Seth Curry.
okay.
Because I mean that addresses our big, a center who can shoot, and that addresses our other shooting that we need in Seth Curry. I don't think Seth Curry can go cold like a Beasley did, or a Troy Brown did, or a D-Lo did. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about that? What y'all think about Seth Curry and Brooke Lopez?
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be a good addition. My thing is, I don't feel like changing the team all over again. That's my thing. I don't want to go through that whole rebuild again. Try to figure out if it's going to work out. But Brooke Lopez and Steph Curry, that'd be good. That'd be good pickups. Would Steph Curry? Would he become off the bench?
That'd be interesting because I think that he got his bag for his career. So I don't know how much money somebody's going to really offer him. You know what I'm saying? Because that is true. He only do one thing. Check your background, Chris. He said they really do one thing, and if he's not shooting, then hey, he's a one-trick pony. But yeah,
What about point?
My first priority, we was really had to pick. If I had to pick and couldn't get both of them, Lopez is definitely my first priority.
What about point guard wise? Who you want? You say you need somebody run the point. Who's out there that you think can run the point for the Lakers?
I'm giving Austin Reeves point guard spots next year.
Okay.
Because I feel like if he's a good enough playmaker, ball handler. He knows to get his teammates involved and keep them involved. He's good enough to play off ball when Bron has the ball in his hand, and he can knock down shots consistently. So I just think all the things we need from a good point guard who plays next to a player like Bron, you know what I'm saying, is pretty cool. It's not Kyrie or nothing, you know what I'm saying, but he can give us a dynamic where he can play a little bit of defense and come with some offense at the point guard position. No, I don't want Reggie Jackson.
What about Kelly Oubre? You think he'd be a good addition?
No,
Kelly guys?
No, he won't be a good fit. And I think that we either need, if we're gonna keep Rory, right, since we keeping Rory and we already got Vanderbilt on the team, it's really either going to have to be like a dynamic guard or a stretch five. You know
okay.
I think it's definitely going to be focused on them two areas from 1 and 5, maybe a 2. You know what I'm saying? If they slide Austin down, because they're gonna have to get rid of D'Lo. Schroeder might not even come back. You know what I'm saying? And Oubre is not it.
I wouldn't mind have Dennis back. I wouldn't mind.
As a backup point guard, yeah, but you as an owner, bro, you have to know the coach that you hire, right? As a general manager, you got to know the coach that you hire, right? If you know that he has uber faith in Dennis Schroeder, but Dennis Schroeder is just not it for real. I ain't saying nothing bad about Dennis. Dennis cool. You know what I'm saying? But we might need something better, something more consistent out that position that he was in. You know what I'm saying? So Darvin Ham love dude, so he gonna get Boogle minutes, start sometimes, being games late all the time. You know what I'm saying? And just how we had to change the roster over at the trade deadline to make him play different people. I think that's what Rob Pelinka needs to go into this season, off season, thinking about as well. Getting a roster, keeping the core, what he thinks the core intact, which has size. You know what I'm saying? Austin, Rui, Brian, and AD. You know what I'm saying? Keep the people who you think can help us continue with that. Just no small people. You know what I'm saying? That you really got to play him like that. And I think Dennis, for that reason, might have played his way up out of there.
Okay. So he's out there.
You know, because, hey, Dennis is cool, but, man, we could find another defensive point guard. I mean,
hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. He said wings. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like Torrey Craig, but I think they're gonna re-sign him.
He'd be like a rotational player.
Yeah, but he gonna get paid like a starter. Somebody he good enough to play somewhere as a starter.
Who's another center out there we can have?
I like Brook Lopez. Kevin Love is interesting to me because he can also stretch the floor, and he can also play the 5. He can also play the 4, and he can be interchangeable, kind of like a Thomas Bryant as far as on offense with Anthony Davis. That fit is very, very intriguing. I'm not sold. I ain't saying I like it or nothing, but I definitely thought about it when I looked at this list. So Kevin Love.
What about something that's out? Not the player. What about the coaching staff? Not Darvin Ham, but maybe you need remove some assistants. Maybe.
Yeah, because they end up just hiring Phil Handy as a number 1 assistant, right? So maybe somebody with more coaching, head coaching experience. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who might be able to talk to him. It's not going to be old boy who was in Milwaukee with him. I tell you that because that would make no sense at all. You wouldn't be a head coach, have him your protege, then all of a sudden go be his protege or his underling for the Lakers. Now, the Lakers made their bed. They got to lie in it with Darvin Ham at least for another year or two.
Because in the draft, man, we don't really got no draft. I mean, our draft is what's the pick the Lakers got? What is it?
We got the 17th overall pick.
Okay, so you don't know what we're gonna get right there. So that's not gonna be guaranteed. We're gonna get the player that it's gonna be able to play.
Well, yeah, I don't think like the player is gonna be able to play. No way. It's gonna be like a Max Christie where they're gonna sit and watch this whole year. The only young player that might get some clock is Max Christie.
Do you feel like he's gonna take a jump?
Man,
is he gonna take a jump?
And that's what they saying. They saying like they trying to prepare dude for like a 2-year jump like Austin Reeves. But I see Lakeland talking about it. But I'm gonna wait and see approach with dude because I like his game. He's a defensive 2, maybe a 3 if you get a more bigger. But he definitely can shoot. You know what I'm saying? He's a good spot up shooter for what I've seen so far his rookie year, and he definitely gets at it on defense.
So another person I want to ask you about. What about Mo Bamba? Do you think do you think he'd be part of this roster? You think we should give him another chance just to see what he can really do?
I think Mo Bamba is going to be on a wait to see what happen basis. Say we can't get nobody like a Kevin Love or Brook Lopez, right? And we got to fall back on somebody. I think they'll fall back on Mo Bamba because.
So it's like a Damon Jones type of situation.
Kind of, sort of, but we need a big that can shoot. Now, Mo Bamba think he can shoot. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he. You know what I'm saying? In reality, he could be good enough to be that stretch 5 that we're talking about, but he does play like it. And Javinci J said Christie definitely needs to be in a rotation because they see dude, like what I'm hearing from behind the scenes about dude is that he worked really hard and he's one of the people that took that stay ready stuff to heart. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that he wasn't gonna play. You know what I'm saying? So I heard a lot of good things about dude. He said Love got a 47-year-old body. He do, but hey, stretch fives. You know what I'm saying? And this,
Shooting, man. Shooting
yeah.
does matter.
And
I'll take.
I don't think he's still. I don't think he done like banging with players against the other team, because he doing it with Miami right now. He playing this little 15 minutes and being a little productive here and there, but
Say, man.
definitely not a starter though.
Hey, yo, I'll take Nas Reed, man, or Lopez for the center.
Miles Reed.
Reed can shoot a little bit too. $10 million is a lot for Mo Bamba. Mo
And one of
Bamba.
these. Oh, my bad.
If we cut Mo Bamba, or we sign Mo Bamba, it's gonna be $10 million. And that's what I was saying the other day. I was like, man, it's ways we can get to a trade, but who the hell gonna take Mo Bamba for $10 million? But you never know, man. We do got the 17th overall pick. Rob do like to make trades in the draft, so we definitely gonna see. He said you need a big that can bang and rebound. That's facts, exactly.
Pirtle. I see Pirtle on there. I mean, the list is pretty
I like
decent.
him too. He's another one.
It's just that some guys like Josh Hart I see on this list, they can play very good defense, but they not really good shooters. And then guys like Pirtle, he's very good for a center, but he's more than likely not particularly good guarding stretch five. So I mean, it's just certain guys. I look to Kuzma. I mean, but I mean he probably gonna want a lot. So,
but I don't think I want him back with the Lakers. But I don't want to go back to the drawing board with some players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean Kuzma, he's still young, and to me, he's more than likely better to have these guys on this list. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did make a slight jump this season. So, I mean, I don't know if you can say it's because of the team that he owns. You know what I'm saying, or what it is, but he averaged 20. So, I mean,
He did.
I mean, with no pressure, man.
He needs the ball in his hand. Kuzma, if he could find somewhere where I ain't gonna say the guy, but he gets shots like a second, bro. I think that's where he thrives at. He might go to Washington.
Hey, y'all don't think the Lakers restructure a Mo Bamba deal to like 2 years, $10 million instead of that $10 million a year a season?
If it will help us save some money to sign somebody else, hell yeah. Because I just seen them put in the chat that it's not guaranteed, so he would take a 2-year deal, $10 million, but guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he gets $10 just over 2 years.
Yeah, that make more sense because paying him $10 million a year to do nothing is just crazy. But Mo Bamba didn't get a real opportunity to show what he could actually do next to AD, because AD really don't want to play the 5, which is crazy. He's 6'11", but AD.
I'm not really opposed to that, because I do think he's a fallback plan. It's just in case we can't get another stretch 5 to come in to solidify our front court. Mo Bamba, man, like I said, it's a gamble. That's a gamble.
Because the dream scenario would be Brook Lopez, but I don't think we in his price range.
What, Brook Lopez or Nazir Reed? Which one you picking?
Nazir Reed, because his first step, he be beating a lot of big men like to the baskets, and like he a cool defender, and he a stretch big.
That's the one. That's the dude who played for Minnesota, right?
Yeah, he killed us this year.
But if he's a starter, man, he might not be a starter like that.
Yeah, he can start, dude. Come on, Action Jackson, bro. You know he's a starter, bro.
Nah, he didn't start.
No, I'm just saying.
I thought him and Cat started together before.
No, it was Rudy.
Rudy. I'm sorry. Damn.
It was
Rudy.
But he did start last season before they got Rudy. Yeah, he did.
Thank you. That's what I was.
How did he do?
He was good.
He was good. He was straight.
And they say he got clocked too, even when Rudy got there. Still.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only reason why he had to go to the bench, because Rudy got there.
But he was closing out games for them, and they had Rudy on a bench for some games.
And how is he?
How old is he?
I'm
Yeah,
not sure, but I'm
I think
I'm
about
pretty sure he's
24,
not 20.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Like
pretty
that's what
sure
I'm
he ain't
saying.
over 26 at least.
Because Brook Lopez, man, he getting up there, man. I
That's
don't
the
know.
I think if he was to actually play him, bro, I think he'll be perfect, bro. My pick is definitely gonna be Brook Lopez.
somebody said I'd take Bradley Bill. Man, I'd take Bradley Bill.
Yeah,
D'Lo
I
for
would
Bradley
too.
Bill.
I would too. That would be.
Yes, yes.
Say Art. Look at
But this
what
is never gonna
Jimmy
happen.
put in the comments.
He said Nas Reed was a top 3 bench production player this season. He holds it down. Big facts. I do like that. He said Art Reed AD will be sick to bigs that can run, handle the ball, and can shoot. That's facts, Judah. Hey,
Hey,
Nas Reed starting to look like make some
don't the
sense.
Lakers got a mid-level exception? I think they got
Yeah,
two of them. One for 12.5 and one for 4 million. If I'm not wrong.
1 for 6 and 1 for 10.
See, we could give Nas
Unless they
Reed
went
that
up on
10.
it. They could have went up on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and we can offer multi-year deals to Nas Reed, give him a 2-year, $21 million deal, something like that. Um, you can even break it up in pieces too, because I know even if he's not worth that much, because what's gonna happen, bro, if the Lakers go the route of using their mid-level exceptions and not hard capping themselves, right, or being over the cap, Austin's gonna have to wait to sign, which is cool, and Rui's gonna have to wait to sign because you know you got to take care of that before, and then you can go over the cap your players that you had before.
I think a team like Utah or Houston gonna just offer Rui or Austin something crazy, and we just gonna have to match. We gotta bring Austin Reeves back.
Well, I'm hearing
See,
something about Austin. I heard that the Rockets are interested in Austin Reeves. That's what
Houston will
I'm
just
hearing.
yeah, they'll throw out a contract like 4 years, 100 million for Reeves, just so we gotta match it. And then Rui probably could pull 20 million a season. How he played in the playoffs, 4 years, 80 million, 4 years, 72 million, something like that.
Well, they must be
Did you
planning
just
to
say
use him.
4 years, $100 million?
For Austin Reeves,
Nobody's gonna pay him that much.
a team like Utah or Houston, I don't think they'll pay it, but they'll offer it just so the Lakers got to match it. I can see something happening like that.
Do you gamble as an organization like that because you don't really want to pay Austin Reeves that much? And just to do it, just to be spiteful, to be like, hey, now the Lakers got to pay more. The Lakers might say, you know what, y'all can have him for $100 million. That's $25 million a year. Austin Reeves is not a $25 million a year player
All right, okay. Right now, do you think Austin Reeves is better than Jordan Poole?
right now.
Yeah, right now as we speak today.
Damn.
Uh,
How can I put it? I would say no, not overall, but I would say Austin Reeves has been playing better than Jordan Poole in the last 6 months. Actually, Jackson, somebody's mic is tweaking.
I don't know who Mike that is. See, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be that team, and I just seen the report too. It's gonna be that team that just offer Austin some crazy money that the Lakers gonna have to match.
I said earlier, I think it'll get upwards of about 60, 65 maybe.
Nah,
And
no.
then that'll be the team offering them like, here's this big ass contract. Because they said that they have to backload that contract because he got the early bird rights, right?
Uh huh.
So the first 2 years, say it is $100 million, right? Like the first 2 years will be like $13 million a piece. You know what I'm saying? Leaving $75 million. So they had to pay him $75 million over a 2-year span at the end of that 4-year deal.
Yeah, I seen that too. But Reeves got potential. Reeves got all-star potential. How Reeves be playing, I don't know, man. It's just we didn't lost so many young dudes. We just let go. Like we got D'Lo back. We don't want him now. But Jordan Clarkson, Julius Randle, all them dudes we didn't let go. THT, we traded THT for Pat Bev. That was a terrible trade. Like we let too many young players go. So the Lakers, they got to learn from their mistake. We can't just let Reeves go.
I don't think they are. And if a team does do that where they just go stupid high, yeah, I'm gonna hate that team for their whole existence, bro. Because that's some whole stuff right there, bro. For real. They just gonna offer them $100 million to see make us match it and screw us forever.
Oh
mean,
yeah, somebody just said the thing with Austin is if Houston or San Antonio gives him 100 million, his contract will fall under the Gilbert Arenas rule, where the back end will be loaded. Yeah, you're right. They'll have to pay him like 30 million a year the last 2 seasons.
last
Damn.
2 seasons. That's what I was saying. And that makes it incredibly stupid for another team to even risk doing that to themselves. Because say the Lakers don't match it, he end up going to a Houston, right? That's still the Houston Rockets still would have to go through the same thing. They would have to pay dude $10 to $15 million for the first 2 years and $30-something million for the last 2 years, probably more. 37, some stupid number like that.
what you
I see
think
a
about
team doing
Wagner?
something like that.
What'd you say, Chris?
What you think about? I think this Fonz Wagner on the screen, the Orlando Magic player. He like 6'10", small forward.
You talking about Mo Wagner brother?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm not sure which brother it is.
yeah, that's
Mo
Mo
or
Wagner,
Fonz.
bro. That's him.
Oh, that's
He
Mo.
cool, but Nas Reed is. I'm taking
Yeah,
Nas
he's
Reed.
probably about fourth on the list. Probably about big man I can think of.
Yeah, I thought that was Fonz. I would say yeah, Fonz is better than the other one, Mo.
I know Tristan Thompson. I know stress big, but he didn't even play a lot this season. I think because his mom passed or something like that.
Yeah.
He still looked like he got a little bit left in the tank.
What up, Teresa McGee? What's good with it? I agree with you, Young Go. For me, bro, the direction that Darvin Ham wants to go in is going to be pivotal this offseason. And what I mean by that, with a play style with another big like Tristan, or a play style with another center like Brook Lopez. You know what I'm saying? So I could see them keeping either or. You know what I'm saying? And but that's what it's gonna be like. If we keep Tristan, then AD gonna have to be more of a stretch big. And if we go with Brook, you know what I'm saying? Brook can be the stretch big, and they can both alternate. I think both combinations can work, but it's gonna be tricky.
See, I don't even think the Lakers is focused on. See, our front office is obsessed with star players. Like, I don't even think they focus on a Brook Lopez. Like, they more focus on a Trey Young or a Kyrie, unfortunately. Which I don't see why we need a Kyrie or a Trey Young.
It's the third star. It's the same. See, like years ago, Young Go, I told everybody, bro, the Rob Pelinka wanted to do his third star thing for when Brian going out the door. AD give you last couple years, and they have another star play with Anthony Davis, ball handler, guard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they wanted a superstar. You know what I'm saying? They tried they shot with Russ for a year or two. That was trash. You know what I'm saying? And then now he's if that the reports are true, he might be big game hunting again.
The only third star I'll be happy with is like a Bradley Beal. Like, because he could play off the ball.
I would definitely take Bradley Beal. Him and Austin Reeves would be a dope backcourt.
Yeah, he wouldn't be just getting cooked on defense how D'Lo was.
Nope.
And
What
Trey
about
Young, he take too many bad shots. Trey Young, like, he a closer. Don't get me wrong. Trey Young a closer. He could close for us, but he take too many bad shots. And then if we get Trey Young, all right, say we re-sign Austin, right? Say we give Austin 4 years, $80 million. We give Rui 4 years, 60, or 4 years, 70, something like that. And then we sign and trade D'Lo to Atlanta or something like that. We're not gonna have no more money. What about the rest of our roster? We're gonna be playing on with a bunch of vet minimums.
Yeah.
And we seen how that works. Look at Brooklyn.
And then like it'll have to be like that team. If we're to work out, bro, they'll have to work out a deal, and then the picks will have to entice one of them teams, like in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? At the draft. To try to make them, you know what I'm saying, push. Because you know what? I thought about something when I heard about that Trey Young. I was like, man, are they really trying to move Trey Young? Or would you ask them for DeJounte Murray?
No, I think they'd rather give up Trey.
I don't get they'd rather give up Trey than DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, because I think Trey is too cocky. He be getting into it with the front office. I think that's why they're willing to give up Trey. Atlanta's a powerful franchise. They're not gonna win nothing with Trey Young.
Mm-hmm. I don't see them want to do that simply because they let their coach, Nate McMillan, I believe.
They fired him.
Yeah, I don't see them just giving up on Trey that fast. And they fired this dude basically because of Trey. So, I mean, I really don't see them giving Trey up easy like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's still a young player. And then, I mean, they basically traded him for Luca on draft night. So, I mean, if Luca was put in a trade scenario, they getting first rounders, few players back. That's gonna be the asking price for Trey Young.
Like Dame and Bradley Beal contracts are stupid huge.
Yeah.
I think they hit that 60 million at the end of it, bro. So that's gonna shock people away, bro, because the league is gonna try to push this one star agenda with these contracts, bro, because they're gonna make them so big, right? But don't raise the cap high enough so where you can have two. You know what I'm saying? They gonna keep the cap right around this, go up just a little bit every year, and then all of a sudden you're gonna look around the league and it's gonna be one star on every team.
What y'all think about Trey Jones, the dude from the Spurs? Like, he don't turn the ball over a lot. He a good smart point guard. He don't try to do too much.
I don't know enough about him. I gotta research on it.
He
I
played just
don't
like
know.
his brother Tyus from the backup from the Grizzlies.
From the Grizzlies, yeah.
He could score. He don't try to do too much. Get his teammates involved. He knows his role. You can use a dude like that.
Look, if the Vincent and Struce, don't want nothing like
Nah, they getting the
5 to
bag.
7 mil a year, I'll take both of them.
Nah, they both getting the bag. They gonna get like 10 million plus each,
But
easily.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand the CBA is paying a lot of these players, a lot of money now, but like some of these guys ain't even averaging 10 points a season. So,
Yeah,
you know,
but you see dudes had these crazy. See, Lonnie Walker gonna get a bag. Lonnie Walker gonna get 7 probably to 9, maybe 10 million just off what he did for us. What was that, game 4 versus Golden State?
Mm-hmm.
Just cause what he did. Like, when dudes like, I don't think they really care about the regular season no more. Playoff time when it matters. You see what Rui wasn't doing too much for us in the regular season, but in the playoffs, Rui didn't got himself a bag.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
because
but that was for the first round, bro. To be honest with you, a little bit of the second round, and he nutted all on the court in his last round.
Besides game 1, yeah.
hell no.
Yeah, bro, that nigga went, and as much as almost cursed, and as much stuff as y'all give Anthony Davis, bro, this nigga went 3 for 18 or something like that, bro. So, hey, shout out to Rory, bro. I do want you back, bro, but you ain't from no you ain't finna escape none of this criticism neither, nigga. Because that nigga shot horribly.
Yeah, Lakers got to be smart with who they going after, man. Like, I was looking at Draymond, but I'm like, I mean, maybe if we need that stretch 5 on the court, he's clearly not a viable option. But I just don't see him even wanting to be a bench player at this point. Like, well, not necessarily a bench player, but a guy coming off of the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
See, I think that's what D'Angelo Russell is. I think D'Lo really a 6-man. He really like a Jordan Poole. He really a scoring guard first. Dudes like D'Lo, Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
man, this list looks like
That's why Jones is starting to sound a little bit better, man, because we need a guard who can, you know what I'm saying, give us that fourth quarter pop, that scoring pop, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. But we also need a guard who has the mindset to pass the damn ball for real.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you got to look up Trey Jones. He played defense.
I
He
definitely
set the
will.
offense up, and he don't turn the ball over. He just a smart young point guard.
And he not gonna cost that much money. So I'm definitely gonna look into dude. I knew that was his brother, but I didn't think his brother was that good, to be honest with you.
yeah, and I think he kind of tall too, ain't
Nah, I think he about 6'2".
he? 6'2".
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's still decent
As long as
enough.
he tough, bro. I don't care, bro. As long as he tough, you know what I'm saying, don't be getting bullied and stuff like that. Because like I said, it's gonna be little guards all on the court on both sides of the floor. Just don't get caught up.
Why do I keep seeing Chris Middleton's name pop up?
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know, bro. That's an interesting question because dude is gonna get paid. He's up to get paid again, and this is probably the last time he get paid. So they got to make a decision whether they want to ride it out with dude.
You think Milwaukee gonna play? Gonna pay him?
I think I most definitely. I think Giannis will lose this. You know what? If they don't pay dude.
He didn't look too good this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to trade him for a younger player.
You got to think when Giannis got hurt during their championship run, him and Holiday did their thing, bro.
Yeah, Middleton, he is a closer, but no age get involved.
That's true. Hey, shout out to Chris Morton for that $5 cash out, bro. I definitely appreciate you, bro. And if you still in the chat, bro, you know what I'm saying, say something, bro, and I'll give you your wrench, bro.
Hey, would y'all take a wing like Daniel House, dude from Philly?
Daniel House?
Yeah, like a Daniel House, a Kelly Oubre.
No, I feel like our bench players should be better than that. I really do. If that's the case, I'll keep the bench players we got and just try to add. Ooh, one of your young goat, your mic is acting up, bro. Background noise or something. I don't know what it is. You know, might have to reset. Yeah, I don't know what it does, but the mic sometimes, fellas. But sometimes you just gotta reset or see what you can do to calm it
Probably
back.
them fizzing up.
Yeah, you know, but like if you moving, if you have like earbuds on or something like that, I found out that's kind of the main culprit sometimes. But if you got earbuds in, you know what I'm saying, you moving around and stuff, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, I had some earphones on. I had to take the motherfuckers off.
I heard that. And what else I know from just doing this so long? It'll be the headbuds. Sometimes your mic is just messed up on your phone. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
What y'all think about? What y'all think we gonna do with Malik Beasley?
I think we're gonna keep him. I think he's gonna be a bench player for us next year, and I with an option to trade. Like in my heart of hearts, bro, I think it's gonna be him and D'Lo. It's gonna be in the same kind of boat.
16 million for Malik Beasley is a lot.
A lot, and we didn't pay him, so it's gonna be crazy, bro.
See, dudes like Malik Beasley, maybe we could restructure his contract for like 2 years, 16 million, something like that. Him and Mo Bamba.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, what up, KHTV? I appreciate that, bro. But it's gonna be hard because when you can be financially hard strapped, you know what I'm saying, and put it in a position where don't forget, bro, that trade deadline was really pre-agency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they might not think that they can get nobody out there. Like, do you really want Tyrus Jones? Or the Jones, his brother, whatever his first name
Trey
is?
Jones. Trey Jones.
Do you really want Trey Jones over D'Lo?
I mean, I think he'll be a better fit.
You know? Who else?
Because you know, D'Lo can't set the offense up. Like D'Lo be looking for a shot all the time, and then when his shot not going, he's unplayable.
Mm-hmm.
See, a dude like Trey Jones, he gonna set AD up. He gonna make sure AD in the right spots when he give him the ball. He gonna play defense. He not gonna turn the ball over. Like I think he a better fit than D'Lo for us, for this team.
I definitely agree with that, man. I'm definitely gonna have to look at the dude. I might have some video footage of him for the next show. You know, he said, "What was D'Lo and Mo's injury?" D'Lo twisted his ankle real bad. Remember, D'Lo twisted his ankle when he stepped backwards on somebody's foot. And then Mo injury. I don't even think we seen his, but his was an ankle as well. And Daniel Finney said he think Kyrie re-signed with Dallas. I think that's gonna. If I had to put money on it, Daniel, I would say that too. But if he gonna talk the way he talk, man, you know he sure love to raise speculation and then tell people don't talk about me.
Nah, Kyrie gonna stay in Dallas because if you think about it, he ain't gotta pay no taxes. And what? Didn't he lose like 30 million in the last 2 years or something crazy like that?
Mm-hmm.
And he was in Brooklyn, and you know how taxes is in New York. So I'm pretty sure Kyrie want that bag. Kyrie
Yeah,
looking
but
for money.
he most certainly a wild card for sure. But I believe it when I see it, man. I ain't finna keep just jumping to conclusions about certain players signing with the Lakers.
Laker fans, we get not we, certain Laker fans get their hopes up too fast. Like I never thought we was gonna get a Kyrie, maybe a Trey Young, maybe. We trade
I
that
mean,
17th pick, but I really don't even want Trey Young.
remember what Kiwi did, man? All that talk about signing to the Lakers and then he go to the Clippers. So
Dipped.
it's just things like that I ain't gonna even just entertain too much. Like I say, if the reports ever come out and say he doing it, okay, that's fine. But just that it's saying he gonna do it just because we want him to or we think he might do it. I mean, it's okay, but
Yep.
yeah.
See what Kawhi and PG did.
I mean, PG that PG a little different, man. He would basically ask to go to that team. I'm not sure if LeBron asked for PG around that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. Hey, that's my time, y'all. Your boy got to get ready to go to work, man. I definitely appreciate y'all coming through, man. Everybody came up to the panel, man. I would definitely see y'all probably tonight when I get off, maybe, or maybe tomorrow. Most definitely tomorrow, man. I'm off tomorrow, so 2 draft days, 2 stream days when I'm off tomorrow. So we're gonna get into these topics again. Probably take a more in-depth look into the players we was talking about today, because I want to see what that Tyrus dude look like, and I want to see what what I'm saying, some of these
Nas
picks.
Reed.
Yeah, Nines Reed. I want to see what a couple of these picks we look like from these players, like a Jet. You know what I'm saying? So or maybe a backup big. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna definitely get into it, man, and see if Boston can pull it out. You know what I'm saying? Be the first team. That's cap. They never gonna do that.
Salute to y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I put Trey Jones. I put his name in the chat.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I would definitely look that up, man. I'll see y'all here in a minute, man. Shout out to everybody that came through, everybody in the chat and on the panel, man. Appreciate y'all. See y'all later, bro. Peace out, man.
Peace.
Peace.